So now my thought is that this guy, this is the one because his arms look most like, he looks the most sporty, and his pants are kind of like a combo of sports with business. He was ironing his shirt, so he's showing like meticulousness.
First guy works out, has the right kind of shoes, looks after himself, seems like a bachelor in his house.
I would say he's a speaker because he's talking a lot as he's wearing his clothes.
This one seems the most like you put him on stage and he can talk.
Then the third one, wow.
And this is then the one which throws it all off. Like, why couldn't he be all of the three?
Speaker, entrepreneur, athlete.
You can see that even though he's paralyzed in one hand, he still takes the time to wax or gel the hair. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't see anyone being an athlete.
Well, I'm just confused now then. I'm gonna go with the middle one.
It's easy to go for the first guy, but this is a social experiment. And it makes me wonder how I define in my mind a person who is a public speaker.
The third one seemed to have some kind of like I don't know, call it a spark.
Quick judgment, first guy.
I don't want to overthink it. I'm going to say the first guy.
Charisma and that like cheerful gait he had, and then the bike, which was the clue, and the sports shoes that he does sports. He kind of ticked most of the boxes.
Third guy.
Okay, why?
I mean, first of all, is the least likely choice. But to be honest, I've seen him before.
So I would go with third guy. Hi! I was right! Hi! Nice to meet you!
Felt delighted lah. I've seen him talk like in front of a crowd. But to do day-to-day activities like, you know, put on socks, button up your shirt is something which all of us take for granted.
He has very kind eyes, and he's empathetic, and I can feel his like healing presence.
I also saw strength in him, and I was very proud. I was filled with pride that this human being in front of me fought through his loss of his speech, and he was speaking to me in wonderful standard English that would bring half our population to shame.
But I think that for him to, like what he's mentioned, and what I also pointed out, the persevering attitude, never say that attitude is really amazing, really amazing.
It's easier said than done to not judge a book by its cover. But then again, I think we live in a world whereby information is received so fast that a lot of times we are trained to make instant judgment, not only about people, about things.
If people don't really think about it, right, there is a straight stigma or a perspective that, okay, you know, he is like that, so he cannot be the kind of person he is, right? Which is just, that's human behavior. Classic human behavior. You see somebody, oh, he has a tattoo, likely not so nice person, you know, like gangster, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think too often people associate the physical disability with a disability in other areas of life.
I think that the world will see disability as something that is going to hold you back, that you're not going to achieve certain dreams in your life.
You never get to know another good person and the struggles they've been through, so it's not fair.
If that were ever to happen to me or some other kind of illness, I would want to know that there are people like him out there who are talking about it.
Back to the same point, disability is in the mind. In fact, not making good judgment is also a disability itself.